The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to talk about what to do if you believe your landlord is overcharging you for common area maintenance charges. In many commercial leases, tenants are required to pay a share of taxes, utilities, and common area maintenance, known as CAM. This share is usually proportional to the amount of space they rent in the building relative to the total rentable space in the building. So the more space they rent, the more they'll contribute toward these common charges. And this is charged as additional rent, which fluctuates over and above their base rent that they pay. Common area maintenance fraud occurs when a landlord overcharges the tenant for the common area expenses. So the landlord is either not paying fair market value and engaged in some sweetheart deal to inflate the amount of the expenses, or the expenses are just less than the landlord is actually charging, and the landlord is not properly refunding the clients for that amount. So if the tenant believes this is occurring, the best option is, if possible, to audit the landlord's expenses to ensure that all the CAM paid by the tenants is going toward actual expenses, and to make sure that the expenses are for vendors at fair market value as opposed to an inflated price. However, unless the lease provides the tenant with the right to an audit, the landlord is not required to allow one. In this case, the tenant can rely on the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing in the lease to obtain an accounting for the expenses. So that's a little bit different from an audit. An audit allows the tenant to go in and examine all sorts of different books and records. An accounting just simply requires the landlord to provide reasonable evidence of expenses in any manner he or she chooses. So this can be a simple list of expenses, and the tenant isn't allowed to investigate further unless he or she wants to file a lawsuit against the landlord and then use the written discovery process in the litigation to get the information they otherwise would be able to get through an accounting. So the bottom line is that it's really important to make sure that if you're signing a commercial lease, you have a right to audit common area maintenance expenses, because otherwise you're relying a lot on the landlord's honesty. In the absence, again, of this right, you can still seek an accounting of those expenses, which can put you on the right track about whether you feel like they're for fair market value, so you can get a breakdown of what each expense is. And if those expenses don't seem to match up for fair market value, it can inform you as to whether to band together with other tenants to file a lawsuit against the landlord to get more information and possibly damages. But you can't, if you have the right to the audit in the lease, you can get all the information that you would otherwise get through a lawsuit at the outset without actually having to go through the cost and stress of filing a lawsuit. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have several geographic locations for your convenience. If you found this helpful, we'd love it if you subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts or watch your videos. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.